Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is NUR binti Kamaruzzaman from NBH5C. Would like to present on my reflective assignment in subject MGT548, Managing Organizational Behavior. First topic is the introduction of organizational behavior. It is a study of how individuals, group, and structure of the organization influence each other to get better productivity in organization performance. I realized that this topic is not only about companies, but also about how people interact in daily life, such as during group assignments, part-time jobs, and student organization. What I relate in my daily life, the objective of organizational behavior is to help me in improving my communication, also improve my teamwork, leadership, and productivity of work, especially when I'm in group discussion or when I'm working with other people. By influencing from organizational behavior, performance of the group also in work can increase in effectiveness of result and productivity. Second topic is attitude and job satisfaction, where attitude refers to a person's feelings, opinions, and emotional reaction toward work, people, and in the situation. Attitude can be positive or negative, which can influence on how a person behaves in an organization. A positive attitude usually leads to better cooperation, motivation, and good performance, while a negative attitude may create conflict, stress, and give poor in performance. While job satisfaction refers to how comfortable and satisfied someone feels with their job or responsibility. Employees or a student who are satisfied with their feeling usually more committed, productive, and motivated. These three are the main components on how the attitude influences to the performance: cognitive, affective, and behavioral. First, we discuss on cognitive component is what person believes or think. From my experience, especially in group projects, sometimes I will think either the task is distributing fairly in a group members or one-sided. When I think it is fair, the result came out perfectly and completed in good performance. Second component is affective component. By cognitive component, also can relate to affective, where if I feel satisfied and comfortable working with the group members, I will stick working with the same, either in working life or student life. Comfortable working can provide good satisfaction in job results. And the last component is behavioral. It's on how a person acts based on their attitude. If both components, cognitive and affective, give positive attitude, I will actively participate in discussion and give good performance to complete all works in comfortable manner. These positive environments make discussion easier and helps us finish assignments more successfully. Third topic is personality and value. Personality refers to the unique characteristic, emotion, behavior, and way of thinking that makes people different from others, while values are personal belief about what is important and what is right. Both concepts can influence in communication, decision-making, teamwork, and leadership style. Different personalities can affect on how people respond to situation in organization. You can see like some people are more outgoing and outspoken, while some people are more careful and quiet personality. These five are my level of personality using the Big 5 personality model. First, extroversion. Extroversion is a person who are more sociable, active, and confident. And as you can see, my level is a bit lower because I am not a person who is actively speak and confident in throwing ideas. But I do participate with my team member, even not always. Second, agreeableness. Agreeableness is a person who are cooperative, friendly, and helpful. I am a helpful person who are easily agree with other suggestion, and I can cooperate, also give hands to help other teammates in completing works. Third, conscientiousness. This model is a people who are responsible, organized, and disciplined. My personality actually on this model is also a bit lower because sometimes I do my task in last minute, but I have my compassionate to complete all assignments or job before due time. Next is emotional stability. Emotional stability is a people who can control stress and emotion well. Usually, they are able to stay calm when facing stressful situation. Actually, not everyone can handle difficult situation perfectly, but my way in dealing with them is actually by taking a few minutes alone or listening to calm music before I solve the problem. When I feel calm, I can think more clearly and handle the situation better. And the last one is openness. Openness is a people who are creative and open to new ideas. For example, myself love to learn new skills and trying new method if the previous one was not successful. Is perception in individual decision making. Perception is the process of interpreting and understanding information from the environment. It explains on how people see situation, other people or events based on their experience, emotion, attitude, and beliefs. This means that two people can have different opinions or reaction toward the same situation because their perception is different. From my experience during group assignment, I realized that different members often have different perception about tasks and responsibility. Sometimes misunderstanding happen because people interpret instruction differently. This perception can be influenced by several factors. First, personal characteristic. It is a past experience, personality, emotion and expectation of individual toward the situation. Sometimes, relating my past experience toward the situation is better to avoid any complication repeated. Second, situation on the environment or condition during the event. For example, like if we in discussion with our teammate, in stressful mood can influence other people and delaying tasks. Third, target or object is the characteristic of the person or situation that being observed. For example, people may judge others based on appearance or communication style. Decision making is the process of choosing the best option or solution from several alternatives. In organization, people make decisions daily regarding work, responsibilities, and problem solving. Two types of decision making. First, rational decision making and intuitive decision making. Rational decision making is method, basically making decisions logically based on facts and careful analysis. For example, like student make a decision by choosing to focus on study before entertainment or doing other works, especially during examination week. Intuitive decision, where decisions are taken based on feeling, instincts, or experience. I also sometimes before making decision, I will rely on my past experience and calculate to prevent from making the same mistake again. The last topic is motivation from concept to application. This topic explains on how job design can motivate employees and improve job satisfaction performance. The motivation is came from inner feelings or reason that encourage a person to take active and committed in work. These are 5 core job characteristic model that relate to my daily experience, especially when I is a part-time student and also a full-time worker. Skill variety is a job requires different skill and activity where I is a part-time student. I have skill to do variety job or tasks in daily life in working and study. During doing different tasks make the job more exciting because I can feel my free time doing something meaningful. Task significance. When I'm doing my task or job, the feeling to complete that makes me more motivated. Also in group project, knowing that my task or role help others to complete, I feel I also have values toward my group members. In autonomy model, I also experience where I have opportunity to do few works aside from my job scope, where I can learn something new and motivating me to give best result. And the feedback I receive in working or assignment is usually good since I can do multitasking job and completing all my tasks before the due date. My employer also can trusting me to do more useful job that can give productivity and performance to my company. Overall, studying organizational behavior helped me to understand ourselves better and improve our productivity in work or even in study. I can see how these concepts are applied in my daily life based on my experience. That's all from me. Thank you.